See the horizon here? Let's keep our eyes outside.
Oh, I was just looking in here.
Yeah. That was side load too?
Side load.
How?
Yeah. Side load.
Keep the nose down.
Don't flare it now.
Nope.
Should I flare it now?
Nope. Push the nose down. Push the nose down. Give it full my controls.
Your controls. Alright, boys and girls. Welcome to the cockpit of 536 Hotel Foxtrot. Sorry, I should do that again. Ahoy, mateys.
Life on the open sea.
We're about to set sail in 536 Hotel Foxtrot. As you can plainly see, it's a little weird.
Some don't look right.
Yeah, it seems a little bit backwards. I've not mirrored the footage. Young Bob is sitting in the right seat. And if you see,
That matters.
I mean, yeah, you don't steer with your hands on the ground anyway, but Young Bob is now a commercial pilot, boys and girls. Well done, Young Bob. That means Young Bob is now moving on to the flight instruction training because Young Bob wants to be a flight instructor. Unfortunately, for reasons I'm not going to get into at the moment, I'm not going to be able to do his instructor training. But I can help him out with getting him started from flying from the right seat. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go up and just get him started from the right seat and see how he does. I'm also at some point going to take over and act like a student. So that should be fun. Everything, when you change from flying left seat the whole time to now flying from the right seat, your view on everything is different. And one of the main things that's difficult when flying from the right seat, I can tell you from experience, is landings. Landings are very tough from the right seat when you've not done it. A few landings today, see how they go, see how much side load he puts onto this this landing gear.
This is cool. I feel empowered just sitting in this seat. I feel like you.
Exactly. It's funny because in GA you go from the left to the right seat and you feel like, oh, I'm the boss, and then you go to an airline and you're in the right seat. It's like you're fighting to get back into the left.
Well, yeah.
So as a CFI, because I know we're joking around having fun, but like when you're a CFI, you got to explain everything. Literally everything you do, you have to explain it. For example, if you're doing a takeoff, right? How are you going to explain how to do the takeoff as a CFI?
Okay. I guess this is like from someone who's never done it before.
Right.
We're going to line up on the center line first, right? Because we want to make sure we maintain that center line all the way down. We're going to go full power. And while we do that, we're going to make sure we get some right rudder in there because we're going to have a lot of left turning tendencies there that are going to want to bring it off center line. Let's maintain that center line, not just on a fixed position on rudders. We're constantly reacting to the situation. As well, looks like we have.
That's good. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Once we hit 55 on there, we're gonna kind of slowly pull. We're gonna give it a little pull back, and we're not gonna want to keep pulling back. Once you pull back a little bit, the front end will want to go, and we are going to use our pitch to maintain our VY of 79, and we will still maintain our center line all the way out using our rudders and ailerons.
So just look at that. So something as fairly straightforward as a takeoff. You've just gone through like a 5-minute speech about how to do it. That's a CFI. You're holding people's hand all the time. Well, not all the time. Once they get to the solo stuff, then they start to be more independent. But up until that point, you're going to be holding hand and you're going to be correcting stuff. Hey, you're turning too much. Watch your rudder control, bank angle, watch your altitude.
November 536 Hotel Foxtrot, Atlanta Executive Tower. Wind is 020 at 7. Left turn northwestbound is approved. Runway 7 at Alpha 7, clear for takeoff.
7 Alpha 7, clear for takeoff. 6 Hotel Fox. What in the dickens is going on here? All right. Lights. Mixture in. Transponder. We're gonna line up here with the center line. Don't need to stop, so we're going to make sure our heels are on the floor. We're not touching the brakes. We are lined up on the center line here. We're going to do a smooth application of full power, making sure it's all the way in there. Holy shit. Fully in. Instruments, temperature, pressure in the green. Airspeed is coming alive. We got that left crosswind control in, and that's 55 right there. We're going to lift off. If we can lift off. What the hell is this? This is weird as shit.
There was no semblance of centerline on that takeoff.
So do as I say, not as I do. We're keeping the right rudder in, following our center line track out. I'm very sorry about that not being on center line.
Hey, it's first time for the right seat.
We're pitching for 79, which we're kind of maintaining here. This is weird.
It is, isn't it?
This is, yeah. Dude, I could not maintain center line for my life. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, what?
What is going on?
Nice. You are keeping center line track. Beautiful.
Number 738, Whiskey Aline executive.
So he is off our left there, so we're going to turn now at this point.
How steep would you teach to do turns in a traffic pattern?
How steep?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a good question. I never really thought about like how steep.
45 degree?
No. So I mean, I guess keep it 15 degrees.
15, 20 degrees, something like
15, 20. Yeah.
I'd say absolutely no more than 30 degrees. I'm just trying to throw stuff at you because you don't really think about that stuff when you're not instructing.
Yeah.
No,
No,
as
not
an
at all.
instructor, like you'll have students try and yank you over into a steep turn in a traffic pattern at first. I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, cool. We're up. We're airborne. Nice job on the centre line was but centre line track after takeoff was good, and now we're out here levelling off. All right. Here's your first test. My controls.
Your control.
My controls. All right. So I'm the student.
Okay. So student, we're going to want to maintain 1,300 feet right here because we have the Bravo above us
1,300 feet.
that we do not want to go. So let's try to keep the bank. So see the horizon here? Let's keep our eyes outside.
Oh, I was just looking in here.
Yeah, right. So let's look outside. We can pick a point. You find a reference point with the horizon and keep everything level.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So let's make sure we maintain 1,300. All right. Let's look outside. So we want to be a little bit more fine on the controls. Take this right hand off. Oh, take that right hand off because that's going to help.
Thanks for saying that. That's relaxed me.
Yeah, so not using, that's good. You see, so you got it kind of trimmed out, right? You feel it? Is it pulling you up or down? It looks pretty good because I trimmed it for you. So,
Yeah. All right. Your controls.
all right, my controls.
You hit on all the points. I was looking in here at first, right, solely. You told me look at the horizon. Perfect. Use the horizon, that's your best friend. You also told me let's be a little bit less over-controlly. Take this hand off, because you're over-controlling the plane.
Right.
That's what we want to see, man. That's an instructor, right there. And you didn't say it in a way.
That's why I was laughing, so I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're going to have to do that when somebody's really up. Take that hand off. There'll be some times where I'll kind of sit back and they won't be able to see me because they'll be focused on what's going on, and I'll be looking at their eyes.
Yeah.
They solely look in here. You got to tell them, hey, come on, get your eyes outside. 90% outside, 10% inside.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, just come back to verify what you're seeing on the outside.
Exactly. Teach me how you're going to do a cruise climb, and then you'll do a climb, and then we'll level off, and then I'll take you through an experience that I have literally been through with a Discovery flight.
On a cruise climb.
On a cruise climb.
Wow, I didn't think there could be any experiences with that.
You would think.
Basically, in a cruise climb here, we're not looking for the max performance climb. So we don't need to climb at 79 knots all the way to 4,500 feet or wherever we're getting to. And also, we have the engine cooling to think about, right? If we keep that pitch up, we're not getting as much airflow through it. We're stressing the engine.
That makes sense. More speed, more airflow. Okay.
Right, 90 would be a good enough climb. So basically, we are going to go full power. We always climb with full power. Smooth application of power while we pitch back.
Can you show me so I can understand it?
So let's do this here. Let's climb to 2,000 feet, let's say. So we're full in. We're going to go smooth application in here. We're going to make sure we have our right rudder in, keep our ball centered in there. Whack our trim in there, and look, you can feel it right there, right about 90 or so. And we'll keep that at about 90 climbing. You can see we're doing pretty good at just 90 knots out here.
All right, my controls.
All right, your controls.
My controls. All right, so whatever I do, I'm a student. I don't know any better. All right.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm LewDix the moron at the moment.
Okay, posed a different time.
Whoa. You just showed me how to do it.
This is how you do it on the video. Yeah. So let's do a cruise climb, keeping this heading up to 2,500 feet.
And you said full power, yeah?
Yep, we want to add full power. Okay, my controls. My controls. All right, my controls. Take your hands off. All right, now.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm gonna start choking you out.
Oh my God, man.
You got 2,500 though, so good job. All right, we're turning back around. I don't think flying's for you, buddy.
I you not. Discovery flight, you know, because I like letting people do a lot of stuff. I showed him the climb, and he literally did that and would not let go. And I've heard about things like that, but what you did there, you give me a tap, because it takes, because you're so focused on what's going on, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm focused on this, so the little tap is like, oh
You tapped him and he finally...
Yeah, I got the controls back, but he had it to his chest, honestly. It was scary. Yeah, go over and do a few landings from the right seat, see how it feels.
Oh, this is gonna be... Okay.
What helped me...
Yeah, tell me all the tricks on this one.
Was to slip it in every time at first. I always put it into a slip, use the rudder for the center line. But you've got to see it first, you've got to see it and feel it. Because the way that I always thought that I was on center line until I was doing the slip thing. And the instructor that I was with was like, no, that wasn't correct, you had side load. And it wasn't until I started slipping it in that I realised what an actual good landing looks like from the right seat. So, but get a feel for it, that's the whole point of this.
Even like where you rest your arm, it's like, it doesn't feel the same.
Nothing's comfortable, right?
It's not comfortable at all. Like, really is not.
And 536 Hotel Foxtrot, 3 mile pound.
Number 6 Hotel Foxtrot, traffic short, final, no factor. Nonetheless, you're still number 2, runway 31, cleared for the option. Then say request.
Alright, number 2, traffic in sight, we're clear for the option, runway 31, and it's going to stay in the traffic band for 6 Hotel Fox.
Thank you, sir. Make left traffic on the go and report midfield left down one each time.
Weird as the Dickens.
Yep.
At least I got the flaps right in front of me. That is the only cool thing.
The only thing, yeah.
Oh, I'm way right, aren't I?
You are. It was always weird to me because it always felt like in this seat everything's perfect aligned.
Everything just lines up on that.
Yeah. On that side you have to kind of work for it.
Actually kind of weird. Alright. Do as I say, not as I do.
Safety first.
So we're right at about 60 or so knots right here coming over the numbers. Okay. Okay. All right. That's weird. That was about as shitty as I thought it was going to be. All right. Flaps up. Wow. I think a private pilot could have done it. But look at the center line, huh?
Yeah, center line on this one. Shame it wasn't there on the landing, but no. So the landing was kind of on the center. However, the nose was pointed that way. It's pointed off a little bit to the right side. So, which is normal. That's what happens. It's different.
You did that too?
Yep.
Okay.
I did that several times before I got it. So, just focus on that on the flare. Do everything that you did nose on the center line. We were talking the other day about you know, how do you know how far you can let it go before you jump in?
Right. That's what I was saying.
This is when you learn how far you can and cannot let it go.
Right, like last minute they push it. Because, yeah, if you're like 10 feet off the runway and they just push it down, you don't even have time. Like, you're already at that point.
I don't know if you'll see, like, at the moment, I'm sat legs crossed, but with a private pilot student, I'll still be sat legs crossed while we're coming in, but then I'll slowly, without them knowing, uncross my legs and be near the rudder and shadow. And also, if I'm like arms crossed or my arms or whatever, I'll bring my right hand to close to the yoke, so I'm ready to go if it's ready.
Ready, okay.
Oh, nice, you maintain 75 on a base.
11 Sierra Tango, Leesburg.
Taxi back by the Yankee.
Full stop taxi back.
All right, I see what's happening here.
So you're inside traffic 3 miles away.
I cannot land a plane.
Wind 3307 with this.
I'll be honest with you, these landings are not as heavy as I thought they were going to be.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Because in all honesty, I mean, that one was a little bit of a balloon and a little bit of a drop, but it wasn't, you weren't so high to cause a massive slam. But
Gave it a little power bump.
yeah. And also, again, nose was still a little bit off to that right. Yeah. What feels normal to you or center to you is not center. Because your nose is off to the right side, give yourself some right aileron dip coming in and left rudder.
Okay.
And just keep the nose on the center. Just focus on that. This is good. This is the whole point of us being here. and I can feel you with the rudder there. I can feel you
For sure, put that in.
Yep. Oh, it's gone right again.
He's on a right base, sir.
Better control with the rudder.
That was not nearly as much of a slam.
No.
Still a landing.
Bit of a bounce.
Yeah. But at least I can recover from it.
Center line, no side load. That's what you need.
Right. I feel like getting the center line and the side load down and then actually being able to land is going to come a little bit.
It's step by step. Just like you're learning, you're putting the building blocks together.
Yeah, right. The building blocks, baby.
We're about 6-7 mile final runway 31 with Charlie.
For 7 Whiskey Sierra, I've got an inbound King Air for 3-1. You can compress it inbound, continue inbound, and call me when
That was side load too?
Side load.
How?
Yeah. Side load. Side load.
Oh my God.
It's not
You said experimental.
a lot, but it's still, you still got,
You still know it.
nose is just pointed off center. Alrighty, mic controls.
Your controls.
Mic controls. Let's do this.
Wow.
It's tough, man.
Dude, it is. I thought, yeah, okay, a couple landings, right? I thought I would just maybe be like off the center line, but I'd still be able to land it like no problem.
It's the side load.
Because I'm pointing just the nose to get it lined up on my perspective.
Right. Alrighty. So when it comes to like the putting in the flaps and slowing it down or whatever, I want you to start instructing me there to how to do this stuff. Okay. Alright. And whatever I do, if it looks dangerous, just take it off me. If it looks like you can let me go and just instruct me through it, do that. Do whatever.
6 Hotel Fox, your number 3, but well now number 2, runway 31, cleared for the option, wind 3304.
All right, number 2 cleared for the option 31, 6 Hotel Fox.
So now this guy's doing a chandelle, it looks like.
What's called, friend?
Yeah. Oh God, man.
Yeah, we'll slow it down and then we'll just talk it through.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I mean, we could go a notch of flaps in.
Okay, notch of flaps.
Juliet Delta, what is
Give it
your
a notch of
position?
flaps, that'll help slow us down.
Yeah, I mean, alright, we should be able to do it. Alright, coach me through it.
All right, very good.
All right, let's bring that power to 1500 here.
15.
Let's
when you do that.
pitch to maintain this 80 knots right here. Okay. And we're gonna have a descent. We're gonna establish a descent here, which we're doing.
Sierra, say request.
Make sure you still look outside. Make sure we're going, because you might also start drifting if there's some wind. So keep your relation to the runway. All right, we don't want to add any more power there, so let's keep it.
All right, thanks.
All right, let's do a 15-degree bank to the left here. 90-degree turn. Let's look outside to the left. We're turning left.
There
we go.
What a beautiful sky today, man.
Right, it's beautiful, but we're landing a plane, so let's keep an eye out on where we're going here. Let's give it a little more bank. All right.
458
All right, let's level it. Let's keep it perpendicular. Give it a little right.
Oh yeah.
So we want to keep our bases to final, squared. It's good enough here. So let's give it another notch of flaps.
Another notch of flaps.
All right. And let's keep the nose pointed forward.
Oh.
Because we're gonna balloon. Let's give it a couple whacks, and let's turn left to line up with the. All right, my controls now.
Yeah, your controls. Oh God, man, I just lost all my situational awareness.
Nah, you got this. Here, look. Your controls.
My controls.
Start slowing it down here. No power. Pull the power.
No power.
Pull the power.
Oh, a bald eagle.
Yep. Okay. Runway though.
Whoa,
Look at.
oh.
Okay, but good. Seeing something. Might be a collision. Let's keep our eyes focused on the 3-1. So keep your eyes glued there.
3-1.
Let's smooth controls. Smooth controls.
So sorry about this, man.
We have enough power in there. Pull the power. You're at 70 knots.
Flare it now.
Nope. Keep the nose down.
Don't flare it now.
Nope.
Should I flare it now?
Nope. Push the nose down. Push the nose down. Give it full my controls.
Your controls.
This is how we're gonna do it. Okay, we'll just go around. One notch of flaps comes up immediately.
And tower 6 Hotel Fox going around.
Thank you. November 7-2.
All right. So
runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
I have had that happen before. The student, he flared way too high, and I had to take it over. You got the power in there, and you decide, okay, we can't save this, we're going to go around. The student doesn't have a view of what a normal flare looks like until they've done it a few times, and you kind of coach them through it. You let me go as far as I could go without this being unsafe, and then you recovered it and you saved it. So there we go.
There's like so much stuff you want to say though, right? Because like when you're doing it, it's like, all right, all this stuff you want to say, but you have to keep it, you don't have time to say it, you got to be
Right.
clear and concise, so it's like,
Your initial reaction is to try and use your words to get through it, but when that's not going to work,
58 Yankee, thank you.
it's just save the situation, talk about it after. You know, the high flare is a big one. Oh, also as well,
Outstanding.
base the final.
I saw that go.
There you go.
That's, I was right rudder.
Yeah, there you go. I felt you actually not let me go anymore with the rudder, and then you took it off me for a second. But even though you took it off me, you were like, "Hey, here you go. I'm going to get you back set up, and then it's all yours again."
There's one on about
I love that,
good.
man.
Yeah.
That breeds confidence.
Still some side load.
Still side load.
That's insane.
Still to the right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to really like be able to confidently do landings?
Yeah, a
every time?
few flights.
You're not just saying that because
No, genuinely.
Okay.
Genuinely. It's weird. It's a completely different view for you. Like we've been saying the whole time, the muscle memory is different, everything's different. So my main takeaway from today is, right, you're going to be a really good instructor.
For real?
Genuinely.
That is great.
Genuinely.
That makes me feel good to hear.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know you, and I know your personality, and I know I know him.
Need we say more?
And one of my concerns was going to be patience with you. But
Yeah.
with what I was just doing to you there, you had a lot of patience for it, and you were very nice about the situation, and you dealt with it, not shouting at me. That's good, because that brings more confidence, and that builds a relationship between the two of you. And that moment when they finally do get it, that's a big moment for you as well, because that's you that's gotten to that point. For me, it's a moment of elation when it happens. That's why, like, on videos, I'm like, yes! When
I can
they finally
see.
get it. It's yeah, it's a good thing. Anyway, that's been the video. Thanks for joining us. If you're a CFI and you've had any experiences like, you know, people trying to kill you, let us know. All right,
man.
See you later.
There be treasure. Ha ha, Jim lad. Ship ahoy. Ha ha. Walk the plank.